My God, man, my throat is burning.
Go your way. At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the player.
That shit went down. Now when I drink that good water.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge. Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup.
Chopper.
Hits his target. It's Taylor Gabriel. 20, 10, touchdown, Falcons. Taylor Gabriel.
Yeah. Bobby saying that extra. Get to the chopper.
Have taken the early lead. Well, that's how they envisioned it. Get the football to start the game and score. And I don't know if that was
Yeah.
Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
I think.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away.
No. That was on the one with the dude, what's his name, who plays as Rambo, Steven, what the fuck his name is?
And he will be brought down here.
Yeah, he was on with him. Fuck, what the fuck is that? Shit. Yeah, the Expendables. Yeah, that's where he said it at. But yeah, that's where he said that shit.
Possible run anticipation. Here's the D-line sandwiches together.
Tariq.
This is Jonathan Stewart, and he roams across the 20 to the
Yeah, I remember.
A bit from their Super Bowl year this season for Jonathan Stewart. Did have some injuries. He finished with 824
Yeah, I remember that shit.
Though, good in that department. When it's around the goal line, he's a terrific runner because he knows how to get there.
Not bad, homie. He doing a little bit good with running with Stewart. I see, homie. Try this down.
He runs inside a lot and takes on those linebackers. But they're going to work on Jonathan Stewart in the offseason, get him healthy, and have him back ready to go for next season. They go play action here on first down. This is caught. It's Greg Olsen. Okay, I have to take a second here and talk about Greg Olsen, the tight end for the Carolina Panthers. Third straight year over 1,000 yards in receptions. And guess what? That's the first time that's ever happened in NFL history. 3 straight years by a tight end. That's really something. Now 31 years of age. They're going to need him next year to turn it around.
Boy, that was about to be picked off.
Not the season anyone expected, least of all the Carolina Panthers, but he's a building block that they can go ahead and get back to form starting in 2017. And when this offense is clicking on all cylinders, the running back is in sync as well. The focal point. Runs, catches, blocks, sets the tone for the offense.
Good fucking run.
First down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Everyone understood their role on that play. 3rd and 1. You know the defensive guys, they're trying to get down and get low and get leverage on the offensive lineman, but they didn't allow that to happen. They created a crease and allowed him to get through for a first down. Now a play fake here on first down. And Olsen over the middle. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. And here we go. We get to see the Falcons again on offense, a crew that last year scored 540 points, tied for 8th most all time. But my question is this, such a crushing Super Bowl loss in the offseason, does that set you back big time, or does that fuel and feed you momentum-wise going forward? It should fuel and feed you momentum-wise going forward, partner. That's exactly how it's supposed to react, and that's what you'll see in the Falcons locker room in the entire offseason. They'll talk about finishing, unfinished business, things of that nature.
And I'm getting this dude fucking first downs and shit, man. Come on. Falcons.
Super Bowl, got beat by the Patriots, didn't get back there again. The Broncos in 2013, #1 offense, #1 scoring offense. They didn't get back in 2014, but they did in 2015. So you can recover from it. And caught left side, Olsen. And he'll get this one down near the 20.
I kind of know what he's doing now.
Doing my rudimentary math here. That's his 3rd catch here in the first quarter. I don't know if it's just game plan or he's just finding it open. Maybe a little of both. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. Now Stewart on first down. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
This drive is turning into an
This dude
extended
wasting
one,
a whole
and
damn
the guy
quarter
carrying
just
the
to score
ball,
a fucking
he's
touchdown.
becoming
This
more like
boy
a body
is
blows guy.
trash.
Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 6 yards on the pickup, and it leads him with a first and goal.
First and goal,
We
okay.
always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football.
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you.
You ain't
so
got
you're
no
able to just
problem.
get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll be second and goal.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
And the seemingly endless drive continues.
Look, already end of the first quarter, and this dude still haven't scored.
It's the Panthers in possession of the football
Wow,
as we begin
this
quarter
dude is
number 2.
trash.
And they'll come up looking to keep this drive moving. Looks like the defense
This
in
dude is
press coverage here.
trash.
Newton, and he is
Finally, he's
there.
fucking scored.
Carolina.
7-7.
Cam Newton
Finally.
taking it in.
Probably not.
And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. So with second and goal,
Oh, yeah.
still had a couple of
7-7.
downs to work with. They tried to sneak, and they got in.
I like the idea that they did it early in the down and distance count. Second down as opposed to waiting later on. I think it fooled them a little bit, but how about the push they got up front to get the quarterback through?
Big push and a touchdown to boot.
What? You ate some cereal? What kind?
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
Cocoa Peppers.
And this will be a
Oh wow,
touchback
this
as
dude
that
didn't,
sails over the end line.
this dude didn't want me to run the ball. He kicked the ball all the way to the other side.
Build off the confidence of the last time where they scored a
Hell, I'm on my
And
25.
confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go around. Now Ryan going for the deep ball. And that's caught inside the 35. A big play there. Ryan to Jones. 44 yards. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him, and he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
Over 1,400 yards last year for
bro?
Jones. Just 6 touchdowns, but, yeah, of course he had the big 300-yard game. However,
Probably closer
when he
to her
was blanketed with
job.
coverage, he always opens things up for other guys, doesn't he?
He does, and that's what's benefited around his offense. Other guys were able to step up. In 2016, Mohamed Sanu stepped up and had his best year as a pro. Austin Hooper, as a young tight end, really developed down the stretch. And Taylor Gabriel, who had come over as a free agent from Cleveland, he really flourished. Actually led the team in touchdown catches. But there's only one Julio Jones, and you want to get the ball to him as much as possible.
Oh, yeah, you're right with that, too.
Again, Ryan. This will be caught at about the 6. That throw
Yeah, you're right.
for 4. It's second down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away.
And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Taylor Gabriel, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Now, he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Now, after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away.
Got him.
Fielded about a yard deep. And last year that would have been a net gain of 5 on the return. This year he stopped where he would have been if he had taken a knee, and that's at the 25. Here are the Panthers now as their offense comes back out onto the field. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical.
Damn, who the hell is yelling?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like
man, I was about he's getting too lucky shits. His fucking quarterback was about to fuck up and make a fumble. You lucky you fucking released that shit.
Good catch, but I really like the route, the drag, and being able to run
Swear
away
God,
from
bro.
defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
And he eventually goes down, but not before reaching the 30-yard line.
Good, strong, explosive run that started inside, which means you've got to control those defensive linemen, the defensive tackles, the nose guards. Those guys have to be controlled. How about the offensive linemen?
Yeah, sack your ass.
Usually on those runs, right?
That's where it all starts, because everyone wants to kind of control that area. It disrupts things from the defensive side and the offensive side. As we just saw, it opens up possibilities.
Second down here after the incomplete pass.
Okay, hold on. That's my mother.
And he cuts it back left.
Now she just told me to turn off the AC for a little bit. I got you.
On that one, it earns him a fresh set of downs.
When you got a big guy like that in your backfield who runs as a big man and breaks tackles, it is paramount for a defense to have extra defenders in his vicinity at all times.
Hold on.
You got to figure he's going to break through the first guy. You're going to need tacklers 2, 3, 4 in order to get him down, because if you don't, he can continue to run and run it really, really well.
Now Newton on first down. And that'll be caught. Panthers touchdown. It's Benjamin with the grab.
Here comes the hard drive.
An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. And there's going to be a stoppage here. The booth wants to take another look at this potential touchdown.
He was lucky. He scored.
They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count. And he's got it up and through.
Here.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive. When they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way, because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Fighting through, and he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
And when you watch Devontae Freeman run the football, you can almost close your eyes and hear him running the football, can't you? Because people just scatter. I mean, you know, when he goes through a pile, it moves in a positive direction for him. That's
a big seam, and he might go all the way. Touchdown, Falcons. Taylor Gabriel on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
21 to 14. I just scored a quick touchdown on him.
It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
What you doing now?
Now after the touchdown, it's
you watching?
to kick it away.
Oh, I thought you were watching the game.
Fielded about a yard deep. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense here, they get ready to head back on the field. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive. But they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together. But they've got to keep it moving in the right direction because, as you did note, they are down on the scoreboard.
It goes as a pickup of 23. And it'll be first down, Panthers. A play fake to Stewart. It's Newton.
Intercepted, boy. Come on, Cash. Yeah. Can you come? They ain't got nothing on me. Just wait till I get done with this game.
Looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
It takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator.
But I ain't trying to be like
good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. And Jones has it over the middle. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. A gain of 6 there on first. So the offense readies for a 2nd and 4.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here. It goes as a gain of 8.
Why, you ain't know that, bro?
And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure.
The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief.
I got 20 seconds on the shot clock.
The friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Yeah, I got my timeouts with me too.
Second down, here's Ryan. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
Timeout.
Everything here, we're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
I got 14 seconds on the shot clock.
They go play action here on first down. He rifles one that's intercepted.
Oh, good shit.
A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Now onto the field, here come the
got a little interception.
And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
Now following the interception, here's Newton. He's got time. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So as they take it over, we step aside. A final shot before the break. Newton. Escaping the pressure right. This one complete to Devin Funchess.
No, I'm not watching.
After a good game. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. game. Charles and I return after the break.
And he gets ball. Shit went for the field goal.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Fielded about a yard deep.
Oh my God, this dude took it all the way on my
He's
ass.
at the 30. Touchdown.
This dude took it all the way.
Ted Ginn.
My boy.
101 yards. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. And people still trying to get back to their seats from the concession stand here at the start of the third quarter, and boom, we got points on the board.
And you just identified why the bulk of stadiums have increased presence in the concession areas, right? TVs, loudspeakers, so people can still follow the game. And right now, they're bummed out that they missed that big return to start this half.
Now we take a glance at
No,
the
you
offense
can't,
as they work
because it's in your hard
their
drive.
first possession of the second half. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
Well,
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
A nice gain of 21 yards. And they're going to speed things up here. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him. Why not go back to him? He has something going really well.
I don't know. You can try.
The guy throwing the ball,
I don't know.
keep making the connection.
Work, but try.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Ryan. Caught by Jones. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. Well, we haven't been shortchanged on offense. Another fun play to watch there on the deep pass.
This game has the feel of, what, a turkey bowl, a Thanksgiving day. You know, when we get together this year and the Davises and the Gaudens get together, that's what our playbook's going to look like they're drawing them up in the dirt, and so far it's working for both of them. Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
Here's Ryan to throw. And complete on the right side. It's Tammy. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. So the offense lining up 1st and 10.
Oh, damn.
Now Ryan on 1st down. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. And this time they go underneath for a simple pitch and catch.
And not only do you get the pitch and catch, Brandon, but you're able to keep the receiver moving when you hit him with the drag route.
Play clock winding down. On 2nd down, Ryan. That's caught at the 1. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Jacob Tammy from 3 yards out. And the Falcons have
Damn, I missed the field goal. Fuck.
And this is no good. It's a missed extra point. Boy, in a tight game, how important might that turn out to be here as the second half rolls along. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away.
2, when I score again, go for this 2-point conversion.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Now the Panthers offense, they get set to come back onto the field. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes
you ain't doing that all that running shit no more, boy. Stopping that run game.
And try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Second down, offense behind the sticks here. 2nd and 13. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. On 2nd down, here's Newton. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
They'll try and run it. Here's Stewart. He can't bring him down.
The weight room does work.
And he's
Come on, man. Y'all can't even stop that for Stewart.
Down at the 36.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
On 1st down, Newton. And Olsen over the middle.
All right, boy.
A couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height. Sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there. If he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker than it normally does for a quarterback who has to slide and find open space to throw.
Just beating the play clock is Newton. And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's one he definitely normally catches. 4th down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's the Falcons. They've got the football. They've got the lead as we get set to start the 4th. The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Nothing on that one. It'll be 2nd down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now it's Ryan. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. 10 yards to go on 3rd.
It looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in, and that led to a big drop.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Now, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. The Falcons will go for it. It's Ryan. Finding Gabriel, complete. It'll be a gain of 9, and they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case...
Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. shift together here from the D-line. They'll start the drive with a run by Stewart. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
Boy, what would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Now Newton on first down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The intended target that time was Jonathan Stewart. That'll bring up second down.
Well, that plays a statistic that's going to go on the defensive team stat sheet. Won't necessarily reflect in ours, right, the overall game sheet. But you and I know that they keep count on pressures, hits on quarterbacks, all those things, hoping to increase that throughout the game. And here we are in the fourth quarter, and they got a big one.
Yeah, it's such a close game, a very big one. Here's Newton. Benjamin with it over the middle. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is it not? With his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play. But what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. They come out here in the eye. And Newton's going to keep it. He needed 2. He only got 1. And the Falcons defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
That catch good for 5. It's third down. Fourth quarter, 2-minute warning about to hit, and it looks like they're going to get one more play in.
It'll be interesting to see what they try and do on this play. Do they try and take a shot, or do they just try and get to the 2-minute warning?
It's caught. Jones. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Oh, look at this. Ryan's going to throw it. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down.
He's got to be kicking himself right there. His team's already picked off 2 passes. That would have been the 3rd in the game. And, boy, they've really played well attacking the football.
He was trying to hit Taylor Gabriel that time. And that takes us from second to third down.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
And he comes back with one complete. 15 yards through the air and a first down. And passing yardage-wise, now up over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive back and they put over 350 yards on you, you've had a long day. The key to everything, if you're doing it without throwing interceptions or turning the ball over.
And some changes here as the D-line separates some. Here's Ryan. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones, his intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. They got pressure there and only rushing 3.
And there's a defensive coordinator right now who is celebrating not just getting home with 3 there, but realizing if that's the type of pressure he can get in the entire game, then his pass defense is going to be excellent. You're dropping 8. Where are you going to go with the football?
And when these two are clicking, Ryan and Jones, and we've seen multiple hookups here in this one, usually their offense is clicking, and that's why they're winning.
Yeah, they tend to follow what those two do. They set the tone for either a good day.
And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Now this will be the 9th play on this drive. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. They'll look to run with Freeman. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. The Panthers are going to take another timeout. That'll be their second, so 1 more chance to stop the clock here, and we'll be back. So a defensive brain lapse there and an encroachment penalty.
Sometimes when you don't watch the football and make sure that it's snapped, you're watching the offensive player, and they can influence you occasionally and look like they're getting ready to move, and the officials don't detect it.
Throwing now is Ryan. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
To throw for it is Ryan. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
Now a first down throw for Newton. Finding time. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested, and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
On 2nd and 10, Newton. Eluding the pressure right. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. So an instance there of Cam being Cam. We know he can use his legs.
And with that big body, it's hard to get him down, even if you get a clear shot on him. Plus, he moves it a lot faster than what people think.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Newton on first down. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. Second and 10, Newton again. And he's got room. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that'll make it 3rd down. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And this looks to probably be the final play. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. One last throw here for Newton. And he gets it to Funchess complete. Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, Stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. Till next time, we say so long from Charlotte.